with Clarissa Harris LeBreton, who is the coordinator of entrepreneurship for NBCC. So we're here today to talk about the Oasis program.
Yes.
So what is Oasis?
So what we've built is a small business mentorship program that's based on tactical mentorship activities where we match small businesses, who we call mentees, with mentors who have different areas of expertise that can kind of help that small business grow and pursue their entrepreneurial dreams and goals.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
That sounds really good. So what is Oasis' plan for cultivating the successful entrepreneur?
Right. Our plan has always been one of support.
Yeah.
So we want to nurture and connect, and we just want to navigate the small business through, through the challenges. So, we're taking small businesses who are already in business, and we're just kind of, guiding them through some of the challenges that they have, really.
So if they have a question, they can just kind of go into Oasis and be like, hey, I need some help here.
Absolutely. Like maybe, for example, they're having a staffing issue and they want to speak with a human resource mentor.
Yeah.
They go online, they fill in the application, we do some onboarding with them. We go into our database to see if we have someone who can help them, and then we match them up and away they go.
How would you match them up? Was there like kind of a criteria there?
Yes, absolutely. So businesses have to come in, they have to be at a stage where mentorship is a viable option. And then our mentors come in and they identify an area of expertise. So we do a two-step match process. So they meet for the first time to see if they click, basically.
Yeah.
And then from there, they work on an action plan. Going forward, they're assigned out for 4 months, and then they can come back in, they can be reassigned based on their need and how long they have to work. So the match is based on need versus expertise.
Okay, awesome.
Yeah.
So why did NBCC decide to start up this program? 'Cause it's relatively new, right?
Absolutely. We piloted last year, and now we're open for business for all small business in Moncton. Entrepreneurship was a key deliverable in our strategic plan, and it was put in there because we see an increasing number of our students who choose entrepreneurship as their path to success after they leave NBCC. So statistics show we're putting about there's about 80 new entrepreneurs every year that graduate from our classes. So this program was set up as a value add to alumni. Self-employed alumni. So that's why we got into the business of entrepreneurship. It was to cultivate those entrepreneurs that were already coming out of NBCC, and just help them along with their business.
So do you find that you cater more to students, or is it like the general public?
No, it's the general public. It's small business. So Oasis is a community program. So while we can have a student who, if they have a business and they're at a stage where mentorship is a viable option, they can come in through the program as well. We do have another service on the campus, inside the campus, for students who have the desire to be their own boss.
Okay,
So,
awesome,
yeah.
awesome. So how important are small businesses and entrepreneurships here in New Brunswick, do you think?
Wow. Well, they're extremely important.
Big question.
Yeah, it is a big question, and there's some statistics around that.
Yeah.
Really interesting ones. So, when we look at the contribution of small business to economic development in the province, 98% of business is small business.
Wow.
And 72% make up the workforce. So
That's crazy. It's a big portion.
Oh, absolutely. So we just got some stats in July, and we have just a little over 26,000 businesses in the province that are solely owner-run. And about just as many have 500 employees or less. So when we look, 98% of our business is small business. So it's a huge driver for economic development in the province.
Definitely.
Yeah,
and that's why it's so important what you guys are doing right now.
Well, yeah, I mean, small business, whether it be a hair salon, whether it be a daycare operator, whether it be an electrician or a welder, they all need help. And statistics also show that mentorship helps businesses survive longer than businesses that don't have mentors. So it's really important.
Right, right. So You talk about there's 4 different levels of mentorship at Oasis. Can you kind of describe those to me?
Yeah, absolutely. So when folks come into Oasis, we have a plan in place for them. So we have direct one-on-one mentorship.
Right.
So it would be kind of like, if you and I were a mentee mentor, we meet one-on-one, work on our issues and our challenges. Then we have a seniorpreneur level, whereas that is perhaps somebody who wants to be involved in Oasis, but they might not have the time to give one-on-one, so they address as a group. So, for example, at Lunch and Learns and things like that. That's where we find the lawyers and, some business people who, maybe they travel and they don't have the time.
Right.
We have a community mentorship piece where we encourage our mentors to take our mentees out into the community and network and help them build their network. And our piece that we're most surprised with is our professional development piece, where we provide monthly professional development sessions to a small business. So we go out, we find the opportunities, we bring them in, and we provide this. And this program is all complimentary to the participants. So there's no fee. So we're able to provide that through our program.
So you might as well just go into Oasis and be like, hey, I want to learn something from this professional development.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, it certainly is a value add. And when we sit with mentees and we say, this is the program we're going to give you, you can make as much of it or as little of it as you want. Yeah. And normally the small business jumps in and they're taking advantage of everything that we have to offer.
With that sort of control and kind of like how it fits into your own personal situation, that makes it really kind of a unique program and such.
Oh, absolutely. And it's a community program, so it's built from the members that are in that program. So they're the ones we're always surveying, we're always evaluating, saying, what types of professional development do you want to see? If it's something on social media, we'll go and research it and we'll bring that facilitator in. If it's something on branding, so we're not just coming in saying, this is what you're going to take it or leave it. We're actually working with the mentees and mentors as to what they want.
So you have like a database of people that you can kind of choose from for like specific situations and everything?
Yeah, we have a database of mentors, and as mentees come in, we can match them based on expertise. We also have we've collected a database of professional development as well, and facilitators that we can pick from, and right now we have a 6-month calendar ahead of time, so that the small business can look at that and say, oh, I really want to go to this session, so I'm going to clear my schedule for that morning. So
yeah, sounds good. Yeah. You also talked about networking. How important do you think networking is to the small business?
It's huge, and a lot of small businesses either don't have the time, or they don't like it, or they don't feel they need to do it. I think that it's very valuable to your business, whether you are a nail artist or an electrician. And there's so many great networking groups here in Moncton, and business-to-business groups that are sharing leads and sharing business cards, and we get invited to so many. And it's great to get out there. And I know it's difficult. That is a big need with some small business. Absolutely, absolutely worth it.
So you're involved with Oasis, evidently. What are the satisfaction rates?
Well, we've helped in 17 months since we've been around. We've helped 21 small businesses. Wow. And we do evaluations when they come through the door of Oasis and when they leave. So we ask them things like, did your revenue increase? Did your employee complement increase? Did your social media views increase? But right now we're sitting at a 94% satisfaction rate amongst our participants. So it's pretty high. Yeah. Our goal was 80 and we're at 94. So that's pretty high for us, and we're really happy about that. So.
Yeah, definitely. So what do you think of the future of small businesses here in New Brunswick?
Well, I think they're so important, and to the province moving forward. The small businesses that are here in the province that we work with, I will say that they're not looking for their exit strategy. They're not looking for to scale and be bigger and move. Some of them are, but most of them just want to give back to their communities. They want to put a little money in the bank. They want to be able to feed their children, employ some people. They want to be rooted in the community. So they're going to be enormously important to the province and to Moncton. All you have to do is drive around Moncton and you see the number of small businesses that are here that pop up each week, and they grow. And so for the province in general, but for Moncton, they're going to be extremely important in that landscape.
Definitely. So do you have any advice on starting up a small business, since you're kind of involved in that line of work?
Well, in my role as coordinator we help businesses who are already established. So anyone coming through our doors, whether it be a student or another person with an idea, I don't hesitate at all to send them to the great organizations like 3Plus and Futurepreneur and VEN, CBDCs. For us, the businesses that we see, they have passion, and they have courage, and those are qualities that I so admire in the small businesses that we help, because things that might scare me, people take head on and they just run with it.
Yeah. Ideas are very powerful.
Absolutely. And there's a great video out right now that the Summer Institute at UNB just did with Deandra Shukla, and it's called Just Do It, or Just Do, and it's powerful if you ever have a chance to watch it, because it just says, if you have an idea, explore it. Don't put it in the back and say, oh, that's stupid, or that's not going to work. Just jump into it and do
What's
it.
the name of the video again?
It's called Do.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll have to look that up.
Yeah, it's a really great video.
So just got about under a minute left. So contact information, if someone wanted to contact the Oasis NBCC, how would they do that?
Right. So you just jump on our website, nbcc.ca/entrepreneurship, and you click on Oasis, and the application form's there, all our information. Email is oasis@nbcc.ca. We're also on Twitter and on Facebook, and that's where we post all our PD sessions.